Welcome to a weekly sports talk with Ed, episode 5. And I'm gonna get straight into it. Today's podcast is gonna be all about wrestling. We're gonna do Summerslam predictions, do an AEW recap of what happened through the week, and do the athletes of the week. But in today's episode is all wrestling. Like I said, I'm gonna get started with the AEW recap. They have Blood and Guts this past week. And Blood and Guts was a great episode. And I'm gonna get straight to the Blood and Guts match. I'll start with that first and talk about the other stuff after. I had Team Elite that featured the Young Bucks, Okada, Adam Page, and Jack Perry versus Team AEW, consisting of uh, the Acclaim, Mark Briscoe, Swerve Strickland, and Darby Allin. And this was really good and fun match. It started with Darby Allin and Jack Perry. Jack Perry, the TNT champion. Darby Allin just coming back last Wednesday. And then before the match, then we get into it backstage. Swerve got into it with the Acclaim, Swerve and Darby Allin. They all got into it backstage before the match. But Mark Briscoe, he was there. He he was like, we all got to come together this night so we can win this match. And then we got to the match. Darby and Jack Perry started it. But the Elite won the coin flip, so they had the advantage in the Blood and Guts match. So from start to finish, it was a really good match. Towards the end, had Swerve come out. As he was coming out, Adam Page attacked him because Adam Page was supposed to come out before Swerve, but he didn't. Then after that, Adam Page he handcuffed him to the cage, but Jeff Jarrett came. Then Adam Page was beating up Swerve Strickland. He wasn't trying to get in the ring. And then who it was Nick Jackson, I think, that made him get in the ring where he said he was gonna fight him. But then eventually I forgot it was I know Jeff Jarrett tried to get the handcuffs off of Swerve. But I think Prince Nutty ended up getting some pliers or something. So Swerve opened up the cage and then he opened up the cage like in the middle and went in through there. That way the match could actually start. Then a few people got Max Caster, he got sent off the cage, wanted to 4 tables. There was a lot of spots in this match. I can't remember all of them. Then Swerve and Heyman, they fought into the crowd. They weren't seen for the last 5 minutes of the match. Then Darby Allin did like this uh, spider jump to. He did it through the table to somebody. I'm not sure if it, can't remember if it was Jack Perry, but I think it was. Then Max Caster, they handcuffed uh, Nick Jackson, Okada, and Jack Perry. Then Darby Allin, he got uh, gasoline, lighter fluid, and he poured the gas on Jack Perry, and he told him, and he asked for his TNT title shot, and if he didn't give it to him, he was going to set Jack Perry on fire. But it ended up being Nick Jackson who would quit, so Jack Perry didn't get lit on fire. So at all in, Jack Perry is going to be fighting Darby Allin for the TNT championship. If I can get into that now, those are smart. That was a smart way to win because if Nick Jackson hadn't said anything, Jack Perry would have been lit on fire. But that was a great way for him to get a title shot. Because they was going to have to submit somebody to make somebody quit. I didn't see none of these guys tapping out. I was surprised that Nick Jackson would be the one to say I quit. to say we quit, we surrender. But I enjoyed the match. The ending probably would have been more fun if we set him on fire, but that's unnecessary and it wasn't needed. But I enjoyed that. The other stuff from the episode of Blood and Guts had MJF cut a promo after he started the show and threw away the international title, introduced a new title called the American title. And then uh, the confetti came down, and Osprey came in, tried to attack MJF, but he left. Then that's gonna lead to them getting to Osprey getting the rematch at Blood and Guts because MJF didn't he beat him, but he didn't beat him clean. He had to use the dynamite diamond ring when the ref wasn't looking to win with the last 2 seconds remaining. So Osprey's gonna get his rematch. A Pac had a match. He it was quick. It was some random big guy he ended up beating. This really isn't the order I'm trying to think. But oh, Mariah May came out there, and then that's when Tony Storm made her return and attacked Mariah May. I'm really excited for this match at All In. I think Mariah May is gonna win, but I've enjoyed the rivalry between those two. Britt Baker and Hikaru Shida had a good match. Britt Baker ended up winning, and they've had a rivalry since 2019. But that was a good match. Mercedes didn't get involved, which was a surprise. But I enjoyed the match between them two. Britt Baker ended up getting the win, and then Mercedes came out there after that, and she was like, "I know you want a TBS title shot, and you're still not getting it." But later, Tony Khan made an official that Britt Baker's gonna get the title shot against Mercedes one day at All In. No matter what Mercedes did or said, it was gonna lead to this. They had to have this match at All In, which I'm really excited for. And that's about everything from Blood and Guts AEW this week. Didn't watch Rampage last night because I went to sleep early. And it's 5:40 right now in the morning as I'm recording this. Then I am now gonna do my SummerSlam predictions for WWE. It is next Saturday, but I do the podcast every Saturday or Sunday, usually every Saturday. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my SummerSlam predictions now. First, you got Cody Rhodes defending the undisputed title against Solo Sikoa. I think Cody Rhodes is going to retain the undisputed championship here. Don't see him losing. Feel like he's going to hold it for a few more months. The earliest I can see Cody losing the titles at the Royal Rumble, and he could hold it to a WrestleMania, but the earliest I see him losing is at the Royal Rumble. I don't see him losing it to Solo right now. The Bloodline is definitely going to get involved. I think either Jimmy Uso or Roman Reigns will come back at the end of it, or maybe during the match to cost Solo's the championship. I don't know how to feel about this. Hoping it's a good match. But Solo did pin Cody at the last pay-per-view, so it makes sense that he's getting a title shot. But I don't know how I feel about this being the main event of SummerSlam. But I'm predicting Cody Rhodes to win that match. Next up, we got Bayley defending the Women's Championship against Nia Jax. Nia Jax won the Queen of the Ring tournament, so she already had this guaranteed championship match no matter who the champion was. I think Nia Jax pins Bayley to win the championship. Uh, you, I still bringing somebody in like a Jackie Redmond to do a post-match interview that she worked so hard to get back to this point. Then during it, Tiffany Stratton comes up there to attack her and cash in, and Tiffany leaves the night. That's the women's champion for SmackDown. That's how Tiffany Stratton, that's how I see it playing out. Nia's gonna win, hold it for a few minutes, then Tiffany Stratton is gonna cash in. Next, we got Damian Priest defending the World Heavyweight Championship against Gunther. These two had some really good segments building up to this. I think they've done a great job with Priest as the champion. Damian Priest has been a really good champion, but I think it's timeless now. I think Gunther end up I think Gunther gets the win in this match and becomes the new World Heavyweight Champion. But I can see a world where Damian Priest retains it and keeps it for a little bit longer. But I'm predicting Gunther to take the win here. Next, we got Liv Morgan defending the Women's World Championship against Rhea Ripley. I don't think it's believable that Liv can beat Rhea clean, but I think on Dominic turns on Rhea or Dominic tries to help Rhea and makes her lose. So I think Dominic is going to get involved, and that's how Liv Morgan retains the title. And then I think Rhea Ripley get a rematch. It'll be everybody go off ringside and just be a one-on-one. And that's where Rhea wins at the next pay-per-view because she just came back. And Rhea still needs like a established win in this title run, even though it wouldn't be clean. And that's what she needs. She needs this win. So I think Dominic has to get involved for Rhea to get this win. And I'm thinking that's what's going to happen. We got Logan Paul defending the United States title against LA Knight. And this is a no-brainer. LA Knight is going to win this match. Don't see a world where he loses. Logan Paul's had a long title reign, only a couple of defenses as the United States champion. So LA Knight is going to win this match. Finally get some gold. Next, Sami Zayn defending the title against the Intercontinental title against Braun Breaker, and a rematch for Money in the Bank. Surprisingly, Sami beat Braun at Money in the Bank last month. Well, this month, technically, a few weeks ago. So I think in the Braun Breaker getting a rematch on stage like this at SummerSlam, it will only make sense for him to win. So I'm going with Braun Breaker. Then you have Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk with Seth Rollins as a special guest referee. This is going to be Punk's first match since the Royal Rumble, where he got injured. And it's been a while since Drew's had a match as well. But I think because the story was originally Seth Punk, I think Drew McIntyre is going to get the win, and it'll lead to Punk getting mad at Seth. Even I think Seth calls it down the middle because all three of these guys hate each other. But I think Seth calls it down the middle. Drew gets, and Drew and Punk are both going back and forth with Seth throughout the match. That's just how Swiss Gears referee match goes. Drew is going to get the win, and that progresses to Seth with Seth and Punk. And then you go back to Drew and Punk uh, down the line later this year, towards the end of the year. And that's it for my SummerSlam predictions. And the last thing for today is athletes of the week. That's AEW and WWE this week. For AEW, I went with Darby Allin. He started the blood and guts match with Jack Perry. Took a lot of punishment, had a lot of great spots. He had his leaning off the cage where he clowned like a monkey bars and hit the flip onto the table. The ending where he tried to set Jack Perry on fire. Darby, yeah, really everybody in the blood and guts match had a good performance, but went with Darby because he went the distance. He went from start to finish. Then for WWE, I went with Nia Jax. Her and Tiffany Stratton beat Mia Yim and Bailey in a tag team match. They attacked me again before the match started. I gave it to Nia instead of Tiffany because Nia ended up getting the pin over Bailey, which still be the sight that we see at SummerSlam. But that's it for this edition of Weekly Sports Talk with Ed. Make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down your thoughts on AEW Blood and Guts, the match or the episode in general, and comment your SummerSlam predictions. Who you think is gonna walk out with the WWE Championships next weekend? That's it. Peace.